My voice is, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just gonna do my makeup. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I guess it's turning into a makeup tutorial. I mean, I'm gonna still, like, yap and stuff, but whatever. Alright. I'm gonna start with my eye makeup. Literally, it's very simple and fairly easy. See that? And now it looks nice. Alright, now I'm gonna do my mascara. Eyebrows. See, I do my eyebrows with, Lash Love Panorama. I think this is from Mary Kay. I don't know. There we go. That's better. I had to turn off retouch because it was literally filtering out my eyebrows. And I find that so hilarious. Because what do you mean my eyebrows got filtered out? Because it's supposed to help with like skin, not your eyebrows. And that's great. Alright, I'm gonna contour my nose. It's just like, I make lines on my face. And it's so simple. I just do that I like doing it with my finger because it looks more natural. And then I just blend it out. And see, it looks completely natural. And that might just because like the shadow on my face, because my light is over there and it's going that way, you know. But let's see. I don't think it is because of the lighting, but I do that and it's just, it works so well for me. That's how I normally do it. Blush. I love this. I don't know where I got this from, but XY Beauty for life, because it goes on so well. Like, I can put on like 2 swipes just here and here. Same for both sides. And it's like a very creamy blush. So it helps too with like if you have like moisture issues. That's got you. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend it out with like this big brush. So cute. And that's that. And it doesn't look like much, but a little bit goes a long way. Now, for lipstick, I use this lip tint. I don't know where I got it. I think I got this at the mall. It's Bath and Body Works. Interesting. That's it. That's the routine. Unless I do like actual eyeliner, that's it. Like that's all I need. That is all I will ever need because I don't know. But I don't know what else can I do. Said I was gonna yap, but I low-key have nothing to yap about. Um I know I think it was like a week ago I was making like a homemade patch for one like band that I like, and it's so stupid because I had to cut out the stencil for the letters so I could like make it, and this is like how the patch came out. I like it. I love it. It's great. But the letters themselves took me like an hour almost, and the only reason I was able to keep track of that is because while I was doing it, I was watching a video. So I was like keeping track with the video, like what I was doing, and it took me like 50 something minutes just to do the letters and like cut them out. And then I had to reattach some of them because there's space here, but there wasn't originally supposed to be. And it was so like hard to do because I just like I was panicking. And then the O was hard to cut out too because there were all those like swoops and stuff. And maybe one day I'll do a tutorial on that. Don't know. We'll see. But oh my gosh, I am so excited because tomorrow, I don't know what time, but I'm gonna be hanging out with one of my friends and I am so excited because we haven't hung out in like almost a month, like outside of school, and even in school, we don't have any classes together. And the only time I see her is during lunch. So, it's gonna be really fun to get to see her, and I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna post a couple of videos with her. Can't wait for that. And, yeah. Okay, so completely off topic, but I just got a piercing like a week, no, not a week and a half ago, like 2.5 weeks ago, okay? So the place that I went to, they had stuff, but what I found is most effective for like, and it's really easy to use, is this saline gel, and it like you just put it like around the piercing, and it works, and it doesn't dry automatically. Like you can like it's there. It stays there. And it's nice cuz it cools the piercing kind of like I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it cools down the piercing, especially like if it's inflamed, then it helps with that too. And I love that. It's so nice. Also, what can I show you guys? I want to show you guys all my little trinkets on my desk. So here I have Bakugo. He's a fridge magnet, actually. I should. I'm not sticking him to my fridge though. And he's so adorable. And I had a little mini blanket for him, and I don't know where it went. I'm so sad because his little baby blanket, it was so adorable. And one of my friends crocheted it for me. Also, so I think it was like over the summer, but I went somewhere and it had these rocks, and if you can see, they're like really shiny. And if you like rub them on your skin, it's like it gets glitter on you. And I thought that was so cool. So I brought home like four and I threw them out after they stopped giving off glitter, obviously, because if I don't need just random rocks, but the glitter it still comes off on those two because I haven't really used them in a while because I had actual body glitter for a while, but I lost it. And the story is so funny because I was in class one day and it's with the makeup palette that I do like my eyeliner with, and there were three little glitter whatevers. There's only one left because the other two, so there was a silver one here and there was a golden one here. I used the silver one a lot and then it fell out while I was like in class. And it was so funny because it was like it was all over the front of my shirt. Anyways, I'm gonna make some candy. Because one of my friends got me some new candy beads. So, I'm gonna make some candy. Where'd the scissors go? Wait. Hold up. Cooked. So let's make some candy. I'm not sure which string I'm gonna use yet. I'm probably gonna use the black string just because it's like more convenient. I think I'm gonna make one after Jax. I love Jax. He's so misunderstood and I feel bad for the guy because he deserves better. He deserves so much better. And I'm also very sad that the Digital Circus is ending because it's ending. Like, this has been going on for almost 3 years. And now it's almost gone. It's almost gone. But at least we're getting like, what is it? 2 more episodes? Yeah, 2 more. I love how everybody was theorizing, like, oh, we're gonna get to see, like, a whole Ribbit flashback. Like, a whole flashback in the new episode because it releases on, like, National Frog Day in the US. I was like, people, probably not. We're probably gonna, like, get to hear more Ribbit, but we're not getting, like, a full flashback because ain't no way. Because first of all, animation is expensive as hell. Especially, like, if you have a whole studio. But another part to that is, like, I don't think we're gonna, like, the only part where we got to see Ribbit was in, like, the only time we've ever seen Ribbit is when they were reaching out to like grab Jax and make him abstract. So I don't know if that's gonna happen again. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't want Jax to abstract. He's too precious. I need my funny bunny, bro. Also, so if you're an Amazing Digital Circus fan, you would know that Gooseworks said that anything that Michael Kovac says as Jax is canon. Please make Funny Bunny canon. Please, I need it. Because it's my favorite ship ever. And I need them. I need that. Need Yowie. Oh my gosh. How y'all feel about Alien Stage? How y'all be feeling about that? Alien Stage is so fire, right? Right, guys. No, Alien Stage is so funny because I love the characters, don't get me wrong, but like certain characters need to go because Ain't no way you finna catch me up in here liking freaking that one dude in the hat that everybody simps for. No. Like, it's so random. We don't even know his. Wait, do we know his? I think we know his name. I think I'm just delusional. But I don't. I genuinely don't see the hype behind him. Like, he's a good background character, but leave him as a background character. Please. Because we don't need all that just for a background character. I've literally seen edits made of this random character. Like, all we know about him is his name and what he looks like. Also, Till getting shot and then coming back. That was crazy. That was insane. And I'm so happy he's still alive. Because if he wasn't alive, I probably would have cried. Because I started crying when I thought that Till died. I was and I was on the phone watching it with one of my friends, and when we saw him get shot, I was like, oh my god. And then I started bawling, and my friend was like, no, don't cry. And I, like, kept crying, and I was, like, inconsolable for, like, a couple minutes before I, like, calmed down. And then I refused to watch the end of the episode for, like, a good 2 weeks, and I genuinely thought he was dead until I watched the rest of the episode, and lo and behold, there he was in all of his now short hair. Wait, isn't it? I don't know what he got going on there, but all I know is he's alive, and I'm genuinely grateful. But I don't. Okay, I don't know, but there should be more Alien Stage. There should be. There really should be, because Alien Stage is one of those series where it's just like, it's got that pizzazz to it, where it's just so cool, and it's enthralling to watch, and I want more. And if they don't come out with more, because the music's good too. Alien Stage music goes hard at like 3 o'clock in the morning when you're cleaning your room. It genuinely does. Because, tell me why, I was cleaning the other day and Blink On came on. I got I got so much motivation from that. And it was great because I just got that pump of energy. So I finished cleaning my room after that, after Blink On came on. And it was so funny because my mom the next day, she was like, oh, you finally cleaned your room. And I was like, yeah. She was like, what motivated you to do that? And I was like, a song. She was like, okay, a song. Right. And then she walked away. Oh, how I love Alien Stage. What other fandom can I talk about? Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. I haven't watched the training arc though, cause I don't know why I haven't watched the training arc actually. I've heard that it's good, but I haven't watched it yet because I want the Infinity Castle to come out so I can just watch that, because before I watched Mugen Train and what was the other one? Swordsmith Village. And then I had nothing to watch. And I don't want to watch that now. And then, be disappointed when there's no more to watch. And then I'm just sitting there. And don't get me wrong, I love finishing my TV shows. I just finished. What did I just finish? I just finished Wednesday. Season 2. Hear me out. The zombie. I have a problem. But genuinely, it's just, I don't know. And then in season 2, the ending, I'm not spoiling it because I got the ending spoiled for me by a freaking Netflix commercial. like I think it was around the holidays. We were watching like a football match, and a Netflix thing came on, and it was like spoilers ahead. I didn't think it was gonna spoil the ending of Wednesday for me, so then I just I just sat there for like 10 minutes, stunned because the ending just got ruined for me by a commercial at that. Like, bro, what do you mean? I was watching it to see if there were any like um, Stranger Things spoilers in there. Nope. No. So I got the ending of Wednesday ruined for me. Um, what was the other one that I don't know what I got ruined for me, but please, Netflix, don't do that because I know there were so many people looking for um Stranger Things spoilers because I know there were people out there. I know because I was one of them, and then I got the whole show of Wednesday spoiled for me. So you know, and then after that, I watched the ending because I was like, whatever, I might as well just watch the end now. Because I had already started season two like a couple weeks earlier, but I like stopped watching it because it kind of got boring. But after I found that out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this now, and I did, and I regret nothing because even though that took so long and kind of low-key ruined my sleep schedule because instead of being a normal person and watching any show during the day, I watch any show that I watch it at night because I don't know, my excuse normally is I don't have time during the day. Yes, I do. I have so much time during the day. I just don't watch it. And that's a problem. But ruining my sleep schedule is something I am very proficient at because tell me why over winter break I said, "Yo, a couple days before winter break ends, I'm going to get back on my school sleep schedule." I never did. I never did, and I woke up late the first day after winter break, and I did not go to school that day because, well, I almost didn't go to school that day. I did go to school that day, but it was like it was so bad. And my mom was like, "But you went to sleep early that last night." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And I still woke up late because freaking I don't know. But that was so mean. Like, what do you what do you mean? I went to sleep early. I woke up even later than I normally would. Like on a weekend too, cuz on weekends I don't wake up early. I wake up late. Wait, other way around. I wake up early. I wake up early on weekends. Like I'm up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Cause why? And then suddenly I need to oh my gosh, I need to go to school on a Monday. Suddenly I'm waking up like after my like 50th alarm. I have like 8 alarms set in the morning because I can't wake up to the first one or the second one or the third one or the fourth one. I wake up on the fifth alarm every morning. And one of those 8 alarms is to leave my house. So I only have 7 alarms to wake up and I wake up on the fifth one? What are we doing? And that alarm's at 6. My original alarm is at like 4:45, I think. But I haven't woken up at 4:45 and like since like August, man, and it's bad. It's really bad cuz I don't like I just want to go to school at a normal time and wake up early so I can actually deal with people's bullshit. But no, no, I can't. Because apparently that's not something my body can handle. And that sucks. I'm gonna talk about. What am I gonna talk about now? I'm gonna talk about my. Oh, I have a really bad hyperfixation on electric eels. And it's funny because my hyperfixation with electric eels, it started in 6th grade, I think. And I was obsessed with them because I thought they were like silly, goofy creatures and I thought they were really cute. So I like started researching them in 7th grade for a research project. And I was so mad because during the research project we had to like, research about the animal. And if you know anything about electric eels, there is no like official, like you can't find this information anywhere, but there is no information on how they reproduce. And even my science teacher couldn't find anything on any credited websites or anywhere for that fact. And when I said that I couldn't find it, she freaking docked points off because I couldn't find information that was not publicly available and probably won't be for like the next 25 years because nobody knows now and nobody's gonna know later. Like, what? And she docked points off. Like, I looked through like 25 different encyclopedias. I looked on like every single credited website I could find. There was no information, and she still docked the points off. So I got like a 90 something instead of 100 because I couldn't find information that is not there. And I was so mad at her. But it happens. It's science teachers. I love science. I used to. I used to love science a lot. And now I don't love science anymore because of that specific science teacher. She freaking like ruined it for me because I like I had a spark for science and I thought it was so cool and I wanted to be a scientist when I grew up. I don't anymore because of my freaking 7th grade science teacher. So mean. I hate her. Like, why? Why did you take those points off for me? So that genuinely, like, whenever I researched something in her class after that, like, I would just stick to something easy. Because electric eels, they're, like, really hard to research. Because not a lot is known, and if you have to, like, check your resources, and if you have to check your stuff, like, half the time you can't find that anywhere else except for in one source. So, like, what are we doing? But I found it so funny and I was like, you suck. But I took the grade and I was, you know, angry at first, naturally, as anyone would be. And then my grades tanked after that. Like, before, I was a straight A student. The lowest grade I had was like an 89. And even like I was on my way to working that back up to like a 92 because it was at a 92 before, and then I got like a really like uncharacteristic grade for me on the test. And then I like after that assignment my grades plummeted. Like I went from having I think a 97 in English to a 41 because I just stopped turning in my assignments. All because one science teacher decided to freaking, I don't know. But like, I don't even know what the whole moral of that story is. I think I was just telling a story to tell a story to tell a story. Because I find that so funny. Like, how does one teacher giving one, like, a student a bad grade, like, affect all of their grades? But I guess it does because I was just so mad. And it was so funny, and I was like, what? What? What are we doing? Woman, give me back my grade. And I even asked her, like, afterwards, because I was, like, distraught at the fact that I couldn't, like, find that. And then she took the points off of it. She was like, oh, yeah, even though I couldn't find anything and you couldn't find anything, still gotta take the points off because you need that information. And I was like, girl, I need that information, yes, but I also need this grade. she No, she lived up to her name. Her name was Miss Kuntz, spelled Kuntc. Lived up to her name. And I heard from everybody who like had her class like the previous year because I had some friends in 8th grade. I heard from everybody that she was a mean, mean person. And they were right. And yo, I am a sucker for my teachers. Like, I am a teacher's pet, meat glazer to the max, bro. Cause tell me why I be sitting over here defending my teacher. Like, whenever like something comes up, I'd be defending my teacher. And it's for the stupidest reasons too. And it's like the student's not wrong, but I will defend my teacher because I swear I would not be passing school if I didn't if I didn't do that. And I probably shouldn't do that because that's like not very healthy. That's not very nice. Um what can I tell about now? Yo, so I'm reading a book series called The Inheritance Games. Love The Inheritance Games. Great book series. So I read the first book in like March of 2025. I didn't I didn't even start reading the second book until December 2025. And now I'm on the fourth book. Like it took so long just to do all that, but the books are good. They're so worth it. I have all the books except for one of them. It's a six. Technically, like um it's not like a canon book, but it's still a book in the series. It still tells about the same characters and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna move on and make a candy star. I'm not sure um what colors I'm gonna do because I have so many. Like I have this, and then I have this, and then I have even more in my records cabinet because I keep some of them in there. And this one doesn't really count because there's like a whole different bunch, but there's like a whole kind of. They're the same as these ones, so I can still use them. But I don't know what colors I'm gonna do. I might do red, yellow, and blue. If we're sticking to the digital circus theme here, because Jack's over here, he needs a friend. I'm about to make a Pomni one. Is there any blue? I don't know which blue to use. I think I'm gonna use either this blue or this blue. This one looks nicer, so I'm gonna use this one. I can't think. I need 3 of these. I'm gonna do 2 yellows and then 2. Alright. Got this. Wait. Yeah. I just thought I miscounted. And I did. Wait. I did. I need 4 yellows. Oh my goodness. I think I'm losing it. But that's okay. What else do I need? I'm just gonna get the base circle done before I move on to the actual points of the star, because I've always found that helpful to just get the circle out of the way and then figure out what you're gonna do for the points. Because before, when I used to like make a lot of candy like all the time, I would get like all the beads out all at once, and I would mix all the beads up by accident because I didn't have like a separation thing. So it would all just be all the beads in the same space, and I would put the wrong colors in at the wrong time, and it was bad. It was really bad. So now I get to actually separate them, and oh, I didn't. Okay, maybe not so much separated anymore because these things freaking jump out of my hands whenever I get a chance to. Pomni, maybe. I don't know. I think the colors look good, personally. Hey, but that's just me. I'm gonna. Should I make the. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make the inner circle like that tight. I think I'm gonna make it like a ring so that I can just. Like. Because I love fidgeting with my candy stars. I have one somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. But oh, there it is. So this is it. And I love it so much. And I love just like rolling it onto my finger, and it's very like fun to fidget with. And it sounds nice. Sounds nice. So I love that. So I think I'm gonna do that with this one too. If, the freaking string wouldn't come apart. I hate when the string comes, like, it'll be knotted and then it'll come out of the knot. And that sucks because what do you mean I have to literally take off all my progress and do it all again. Like, that sucks so much. And I hate when that happens because then I have to practically start all over again. And the last time I did that, I just cut like the rest of the thing, and I didn't even bother because I was genuinely that angry. All right, where are we going? So I'm gonna need 1 yellow. Guys, math. I'm gonna do 1. I did the colors wrong, I think. I did. Ooh, I did the colors wrong. That's not good. Maybe I'll find a way to fix it. I think I'm gonna run out of blue. I'll go finish this sometime else. Bye. Bye.